Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. So, when the yen is well bid, as it is here, you typically will see the stock market going down. So let's test that thesis here and see how the stock market is doing, and it is certainly not going down. And so the question here is, how much higher can this go? And I look at the stock market right now as just kind of a repricing of stocks due to earnings and kind of a technology revolution here. And so the question here is, okay, do we buy something that's extended like Amazon, okay, or do we look at things like Baidu, okay, which you can see here had kind of a nice pop up, or Alibaba, which has, if we look at Alibaba here, we've got a weekly squeeze we've been stalking here. So we did pick up Alibaba this morning when it was up about $1.50, so very solid day there. And what I'm looking for here in Alibaba, of course we've got earnings next week, is that the all-time high is $192.49, and the last couple times it's tried to penetrate that, it does so on decreasing volume. Okay, so you can see here it's like, oh, look at this nice rally, new high, decreasing volume, ain't gonna happen. This time, however, we got some pretty decent volume. So looking for some continued movement here, and I think we're gonna be able to get up to 200. I wanted to look at the open interest on that real quick. So yeah, so for next week, you can see the implied volatility here bumping up to 47%. We've got pretty high open interest at the $200 strike. And we added them at all strikes here, just in the money, 180s, 185, 187.50, 190s, etc., etc. And we're looking for both a rise in implied volatility and price in earnings. And so the question then becomes, well, how high could it go? Well, on something like this, even just a kind of a simple 1272 extension, which we'll map that out here. So I switched to the 195-minute chart here, but you can see just a simple 1272 extension is 196. 1618 gets us closer to $200. So I do think that we can get up to that $200 level prior to earnings. And then the other one also too, Facebook. So we're seeing some really fascinating moves here in terms of recovery, in terms of momentum into earnings, and a lot of this, of course, on the backs of Netflix. Now, Netflix, the expected move would have taken it to about $242. It actually opened up well beyond that expected move, but unlike Win, which gapped up beyond the expected move and kept on going, Netflix kind of petered out. So we're going to look at this tomorrow. I do plan on setting up an iron condor or put credit spread type trade on Netflix tomorrow. And then the other one I'm continuing to watch here for a trade is UNG. UNG here, natural gas, continuing to act very, very well, as the futures, if you trade the futures at all, act very well here as too. So what we've got, of course, is a market that's extended. However, there are some stocks that have room to run, Alibaba and Baidu amongst them, as well as some breakouts in the energy sector. So it just shows we got a little bit more upside to go on this market. All right, don't fight it, trail your stops, and we'll see you at the next update.